Hello everybody, welcome back. Today is a really nice day outside. It's also a really special day because it's National Ceiling Fan Day, and I'm just going to do my annual video tour update of the fans around my house that I've installed. A few changes, a few things that have stayed the same, so I guess let's get into it. So I'm starting here in the addition, and I've got the 56-inch FASCO first gen great room from 1986, and this is one that's stayed the same, not had anything done to it at all. We still use it all the time, still run it every day, works really nice. I do have the replacement flywheel on it that I got from a fellow collector who made it. It's a replacement 3D printed flywheel. And yeah, it's a very nice looking fan. I got this from a friend of mine a few years ago. From his restore. It came in and the original flywheel was broken. So I replaced it with the 3D printed one as a more permanent solution because I didn't want the flywheel to break while it was running or while I had it installed, because this is probably a permanent installation, at least until I find something that's just as big but cooler. I don't know if I'm going to find anything cooler than this. I love this fan. And it still has the light kit with the, whoops, accidentally pulled the fan chain instead of the light chain for some reason. It's got the big globe incandescent bulb, the stained glass shade. I did recently have to oil the bushing between the nose and the flywheel because it was making some rattling, but other than that, not really had to do anything to this one. So this is the FASCO Great Room. Out here in the dining room, another fan that has remained unchanged is the 20th Century, the Casablanca 20th Century. Of course, this is the model from 1990. This is a 3-speed model, very late variant. And I got this one for free off a marketplace a few years ago, and I've had it in here pretty much ever since. Really beautiful fan. I love how it looks in here. It's one of my favorite installs in the whole house. It looks like it could be original to the house. That's how good I think it looks. Yeah, with the shades, I've got those LED bulbs in there, and they're on. If I can find the switch, where is it? There it is. You can see I have it on a dimmer. And yeah, this is, like I said, one of my favorites in the whole house, I think. I just love how it looks above the dining room table. We use this one every day, pretty much. It either stays on low or medium. Normally just stays on low, I think. But, yeah. And then, of course, let's see, the tag is on the side there. And then I have the ceiling medallion up there as well. Yeah, this one I haven't done anything to except replace the light bulbs that have been failing, the LED light bulbs. Yeah, so then over here in the kitchen, we have another fan that I haven't really changed all too much. I have done some work to this one though. This is the Casablanca Lady Delta, also from 1986, just like the Great Room, incidentally. And this one is actually my oldest Lady Delta that I own. Maybe I feel like I've got another Lady Delta also from 86. I don't know. I can't remember. I have so many Lady Deltas now. But this one is one that I got from my, the same friend who I got the Great Room from, actually. Got this one and a matching one off of Marketplace. This one, when he got it, he accidentally snapped one of the blade arms. And I actually got a replacement set from fellow fan collector Rick, who probably all know who he is, a friend of the channel. He provided me with a replacement set of blade arms, so that's a new set of blade arms on there, but everything else is the same. And yeah, so huge thank you to him for those. Now I have a spare set, or I have 4 spare arms in case any of these break, but from the original set, because one was broken. But yeah. Now, I did recently discover, I don't know how I didn't know this before, how I didn't figure this out. This one does have an Emerson motor, not a K55, like I think I previously believed. which is kind of surprising because this one actually has good bearings. The Asterson motors were known for having really terrible bearings. So yeah, very interesting. I just found that out like a few months ago. I really like this one in this room. I don't know why we never put a downrod mounted fan in this room for some reason before I installed this one. We only had huggers or flush mounts in here before. When we moved in, there was a flush mount Hunter. But the smaller size is good because it allows the doors to be opened without hitting the blades, the cabinet doors. So I like the downrod mounted smaller fan. I don't know. Huggers were nice in here, but I think that the downrod fans definitely give us more air circulation, which is something you definitely need in a kitchen. And then of course I got the light kit on there, the schoolhouse, low profile schoolhouse globe, an LED bulb in there. We rarely use that light kit anyways. We really only use those lights under the cabinets, honestly. We'd never use those recessed lights. So, yep, the Lady Delta. So now, going to the other part of the house. I guess I'll go into the master bedroom first. I've got another classic fan that has remained unchanged for the time being, for actually the last few years. This is the 2nd gen FASCO Charleston. I almost said Great Room again. FASCO Charleston, also from 1986. You can see I have a theme going on here in the house, I think. But yeah, this is, I think, one of the very first fans I installed in this house when we moved in. And yeah, it's still here. Haven't felt any need to change it. My parents love it. It's a great fan. Runs quiet. Runs great on all 3 speeds. We use it all the time. Yeah, I haven't had to do anything to this one. It's such a solid runner. Just very low maintenance. Just really haven't touched it since I installed it. Actually, that's a lie. My mom broke the pull chain, the light pull chain, I remember last year, and I had to replace it. But schoolhouse globe. Yeah, very, very nice fan. I got this one from the Restore, my Restore, years and years ago before they stopped accepting vintage used fans. Now they only accept new in the box fans, which is stupid. But yeah, I'm not really sure if I'm ever going to replace this one. This one's probably a permanent install too. My mom really likes antique brass, and I don't know, it's just a perfect fan for this room, honestly. I just love how this one looks in here. Just simple, yet elegant. So that is the FASCO Charleston. So in my sister's room, I've got another fan that I haven't really changed that much either. And that is the Casablanca Delta 2 in Navajo white. And this one was one, my sister actually picked this one out when I was replacing the fan in her room last. And she really likes it. I really like it. Have no complaints about it. It really hasn't needed anything. I think I need to clean the blades. They're a little dusty. Same thing for the Charleston. But yeah, this one's from 1990. And yeah, it's got the schoolhouse globe as well. And the only thing is the light kit isn't the same finish to regular matte white finished fitter. It's not. I'm never gonna find a Navajo white fitter. That's obviously unobtainium. But this is a very nice fan. I once again don't feel any need to replace it. My sister loves it, uses it a lot, so yep. And this one does have a Samsung motor, which I do know. It's the Navajo White Delta 2. So then over here in my room, here's a change. This is the 48-inch Canarm spinner ceiling fan made by TAT. And this is one that I got from this past PA meet from fellow fan collector, the Super Fan Man, who gave it to me as a very nice gift that I did not even know about. It's a surprise. So again, huge thank you to him for giving me this. I really like this fan, and as you can see, I like it so much that I put it in my room. It doesn't have a built-in speed control, so I have it on the 4-speed wall control that I already had, and I've had that in my room for a few years now. And yeah, I really like it. Use it all the time. I like run it every day on medium high. It's a perfect size for this room. I think 48 inch is the perfect size. Actually, maybe I think I determined that 42 inch was the perfect size, but 48 inch works too. Yeah, I really like the look of it. I didn't have very many spinners in the house, so I wanted to have another spinner. And I put that single fitter with the round globe on it, the small fitter. I think that's 3¼ inch. I'm not really sure actually the sizes, but yeah, I put that on there. I had to find a connector that fit. There's a little Molex plug connector in the nose. I didn't want to clip it, but I got it working. So there's with the light on. Got an LED bulb in there that doesn't really like this dimmer that well, but it works okay for what it's worth. So yeah, kind of a faster low speed on this speed control, which I'm not too fond of, but it works. It works for what I need it to, and I really like it. So it's the Canarm Tat Spinner. Now, so that's all the fans upstairs. Let's go downstairs and see. So here I have the Hunter baseball fan. This is one that hasn't changed in my dad's little area in the basement here. This I installed, I think I installed it like over a year ago. And I got this from my friend, again, the same one who gave me the Great Room and the Lady Delta. This is, don't really use this one that much, but, you know, it's just down here as kind of a novelty thing. The light kit, the baseball globe. So, yeah, not much about this one. So then over here, above the train layout, I have the Codep TC series. I'm pretty sure that's what this one was. I don't know. TC series, SC series. I'm pretty sure it's TC series, though. I don't know why I can't remember. But it's a chrome GE vent ceiling fan with the clear plexiglass blades. This is the one I got at the salvage store last year. And I just installed this one here because I think the chrome and the clear plexiglass go really well with the black ceiling. Yeah, I just decided to put this one up there just for that. I really like the effect of the clear blades. So yeah, I'd like to eventually put another fan on that side, I think, but for now this one's really good. Yeah, really cool fan. I like it. So then over here we got the Northman spinner above the washer and dryer in the laundry area. Again, a fan that hasn't changed at all. This is the typical laundry room fan. It's been in every laundry area we've had since I got it. It was in our laundry room at the old house, and now it's in the laundry room at the new house. Yeah, this one stays on low pretty much all the time. It's on this, like, controlled by the switch here. Oh, that was that light, but that light, the switch controls those, because I installed those lights too on that switch. But yeah, just a typical 36-inch spinner from the 90s. Not much to say about it. It's a good fan. I like it. Yeah. And then in the garage, which I hope I turned them on. Yes, I did. Garage, here comes another change. If you remember, last year I had a blender fan in here. This year I have 2 blender fans. This is a project that I actually just completed just a few days ago. Originally I just had this blender fan in the middle there. But I've been planning this for quite some time now, the dual install. I put that box up. Took me a long time to get that box up. Was just this concrete ceiling is such a pain to deal with. And then I got that box up in like a day, which was about as difficult, but for a different reason. But yeah, now I got 2 blender fans up here, which I'm very, very happy about. So that's the original one, and that's the quote-unquote new one. But that one still needs a little bit of work. The blades are a little bit out of balance. This one's like in perfect balance, and also the canopies, you'll notice, are because I got those generic like cathedral slope ceiling kits from Home Depot, painted the canopies brown. That's because they didn't come with canopies when I got them. But so if I can find some spare tuna can canopies, that would be nice. But if not, I'm not really super pressed about it. They look okay, as long as they do the job. And then the control is right here, which I did make a short on when I installed that control, I think, about it. Kind of an awkward location now that I think about it. I think I do want to move it over, like, that location area where it's, like, going to be more practical to turn the fans on and off from, like, over there. But it works for now. I do have to adjust the low-speed trim still because with the two fans, they stall out on the lowest setting now, so I have it like bumped up a bit so they don't stall out. Or this one, for some reason, even though that one goes faster, this one starts on like the lower setting than that one does for some reason, which weird. Just a electrical mystery. But yeah, I am very, very happy with this install and how it turned out. Just reminds me of like an old hardware store or something, or like that garden center that I go to that has the one with the 4 blades and the nose. So yeah, love my dual blender install. And then it's a view from that side. So now, that's all the basic like installs in the house. So I guess I can show you the display now, which is changed quite some bit. So here's the display. As you can see, I guess I'll just go down the line. So this hasn't changed, the Casablanca Panama 5 with the SlumberQuiet. This one you probably have noticed in the background of my recent ceiling fan videos has changed. The Loyal S-Vent is that weird little 36-inch S-Vent fan that I got a few months back. This was on my testing rig right now, the Emerson 1895 series, which I filmed a video of yesterday and uploaded, so probably seen that. Hunter low profile, the our first generation model with the cylindrical nose that I got again a few months back. This one put up in this location. This location, which is the first time it's changed since I put up the fan that was originally here, which was that white spinner. I changed it out for this 38-inch FASCO Charleston, which I actually previously had in my room. Yeah, the Evergo remote-controlled ornate GE vent, which is one of the very first fans I installed in this house itself when we moved in, which has been unchanged. And then back here, in the new established Malaise corner, we have the 2 plastic Emersons that came out of that comedy club in Hanover, the brown K55 model and the white K55B model. I just wanted to put these back here next to each other just because of kind of a nice little display. I don't know, it's just funny because they came out of the same location, which I really wanted to have those both up there. So now, turn everything on for you. Just do a quick demonstration. I'm going to turn everything on low to start off with. This being 4-speed, I'll just turn it down to the lowest setting. And then these are 2-speed, so I guess I'll just have these on their lowest setting. And then I gotta get the remote for the Evergo. Alright. I do not think I'm going to be able to get a view of everything running. I can get everything except for the Loyal. You can barely see the brown Emerson. see if I can go the other side. Maybe I can get a more decent view of everything. I've actually never tried from back here. Can't see the FASCO. Well, you can kind of see it. Did I turn this on? This was on medium, not low for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Stupid. Now everything's on low. I was like, that seems a bit fast for low. Okay, that is more like it. And that one has a very fast low. That one also has a fast low. I guess I'll turn everything up a bit now. Turn this one up to a good medium. And I'll turn this one to speed 2. And this one was already on medium, so... And then those Emersons will probably just stay on the lower setting, which is basically medium. Turn that Evergo up. And that has a really fast medium as well. This one's gonna scare me with this box here, so I'm gonna take that box off real quick so it doesn't whack into it. Alright, turn everything up to high, and I'm just gonna do this very, very quickly so that we don't cause everything to blow around and I think that's high. Whoops, wrong way. That's everything on high. Alright, I guess we'll do a stacked spin down contest now. I can't turn everything off at once, so we're just gonna try this really haphazardly. So, off, 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 off. Whoops. Okay. A very, very stacked spin down contest because I couldn't figure out which setting was off on the Panama. I definitely need a wire. I do want to wire everything up eventually and have them on their own switches right here. like have a bay of switches right there, kind of like how Cole has. So I can just do like a, actually I could probably have like a master switch so I could shut everything off at the same time. Then I can do a fair spin down contest. I have a feeling either the Evergo is probably going to stop first. I think the Evergo and then the brown Emerson. Okay, the Evergo stopped, the brown Emerson stopped. Charleston's probably going to be next. Yes. Next is probably going to be the 1895. Or the white Emerson. Okay, white Emerson stopped. Next is going to be either the Loyal or the 1895. Okay, Loyal stopped. Oh, Panama stopped. 1895 is going to be next. No profile still going. It's probably because I just oiled this one's bearings. That's why it's taken so long. Still going. Okay, 1895 stopped, and our winner is of this very, very stacked spin down contest is the Hunter First Gen Low Profile, which is still going. And hopefully it's going to stop before I run out of memory on my camera. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think that just about does it for this National Ceiling Fan Day celebration. So, once again, I can show you everything just as a final. There's the two K63 Blenderfans. Northman spinner. Codep TC series. Hunter baseball fan. Delta 2, which is off for some reason. Or Lady Delta. I don't know why I called it a Delta 2. Oh, it's because my dad is cooking something on the stove. 20th century. Great room. Charleston. Little Delta 2 and Navajo white, and the Canarm Tat spinner. So thank you guys for watching as always. Have an excellent National Sailing Fan Day. Make sure to run those fans, and I will see you in the next video.